What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jonathan with the Rideshare panel, and I am checking in today to do a special segment on TaskRabbit. For those of you who don't know, I signed up to be a tasker about a month and a half ago, so I've been doing tasks here and there, and I want to just give some overall clarification to kind of how TaskRabbit works, how to pick up the best tasks, what the best tasks are, and how to market yourself on the platform so that you can get more tasks. So for those of you that aren't familiar with TaskRabbit, I'm going to show you guys inside the app right here what it looks like. And then let's go to my tasks, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what my tasks are. So I've selected about 8 of them that I kind of enjoy doing, but there are a bunch more tasks that you can actually do on the app. So I'm going to go in and show you guys just exactly every single task that's on here that you can sign up for. And just a little side note, so I have been doing like a few tasks here and there. I don't do this, full time. I'm more of an Amazon Flex guy, but I really enjoy some of the tasks that I'm doing. So I'm going to try and get, more clients that way. When I first signed up for TaskRabbit, I kind of just wanted to experiment with it, so I basically listed as many tasks as I could think of, and I ended up getting a lot of people hitting me up to do yard work and to do deliveries, and they weren't just like Seattle deliveries. They were deliveries where for some reason someone would request that I deliver like a 12-pack of beer to them in Eastern Washington from Seattle at like $15 an hour, which is just crazy talk. So I didn't pick any of those up. I kind of filtered down my tasks to stuff that I actually enjoy doing and would be willing to do at a cheaper rate. And the way that it works is with TaskRabbit, when you're new at it, you don't have a bunch of reviews. The people that have been doing it for a long time literally rack up just a ton of reviews, and so it's a lot easier for them to get tasks. But when you're new at it, what you got to do is you got to set a lower hourly rate, and the app has a nice little feature where it'll actually just like tell you if your rate's too high if you're brand new. And so a lot of times you start off under like 20 bucks an hour for most tasks, and you got to kind of vet yourself and pick up some tasks and then move forward. A couple other ways to get more tasks are to have a good looking profile picture, just smile and be happy, so that people, don't think you're weird and want to look, they want to work with you a little bit. And then write your description really well. So, tell them why you love doing this, and then tell them your experience. It's kind of like writing a very brief resume, about what you've done in the past, and then what you can do, why you're happy and why you're excited about doing more of these tasks. And so those are going to get you a long ways. But the issue that I've had with TaskRabbit, and that's mainly coming from someone doing it here in Seattle, is that there's not a lot of demand for a lot of the tasks on there that I want to do. So I've heard that it's bigger on the East Coast and that you can pick up a lot more tasks. But the main thing that I'm, looking at right now is like, what tasks can I do and what tasks can I actually pick up that are gonna like be popular enough here in Seattle and that are gonna have enough demand for me to get work on them. So, the yard work tasks that I had put in earlier were definitely getting hits, but it was mid-January, and people were trying to hire me for like 15 bucks an hour to go do yard work. That's just not worth my time. So I've kind of spent a little bit of time doing some research and finding out what popular tasks that are actually, semi-enjoyable can I actually find work for here in Seattle. And so the tasks that I have done in the past month range from, I did a delivery, I did dog walking for an hour, and I'm actually picking up this lady as a client because I really enjoyed that task. I did yard work a couple of times and kind of minor home repairs. Both of those I took off my list. I would do minor home repairs, but I kind of specified that a lot of stuff I'm not willing to do because I had clients picking me up and they basically wanted me to like start drilling through studs and replacing like stuff in their ceiling, just stuff that's not minor home repairs. So let's hop inside of the TaskRabbit app and look at the most popular tasks that you can select as a tasker. So when you select tasks, it kind of tells you what the more popular tasks are, but the app doesn't do a great job of telling you what the absolute best tasks are. So I'm going to list off the top 8 tasks, and I've done a lot of extra research to kind of figure out which ones of these are the best. The first task on this list is IKEA furniture assembly, and this sounds kind of random, but TaskRabbit is actually owned by IKEA. It was bought by IKEA a couple of years ago, so they have a really good market here to kind of push this out to their customers who buy furniture there and might want it assembled. And that's the thing with these apps, anytime you're doing an on-demand gig app, you got to think of how well these companies are marketing to potential consumers in your area. And TaskRabbit has a ton of tasks on here. A lot of them they can't market well, but this is one that they can definitely market really well, and it's not that difficult of a task. When you click on IKEA furniture assembly in the app, they ask you to read a little bit more about it, and you actually have to do like a quick informational session just to make sure that you know what you're doing. It's a super easy task to do. You can start off at a low bid and then price yourself up as you get better and more reviews. The second best task to use as a tasker is furniture assembly, and it kind of feeds off of IKEA furniture assembly. There's a lot of people on TaskRabbit as customers looking for people to help with their IKEA furniture, and then they might notice that they can also find people to help with other furniture assemblies. So you definitely have a little bit of feed off that market, and it makes it a very popular task that you can get a lot of demand for your services for, assuming you start off at a low enough bid. A few other very popular tasks on TaskRabbit are cleaning, mounting, so like mounting TVs and TV stands, organization. A few other popular tasks on the TaskRabbit platform are cleaning, mounting, like mounting TVs, organization, minor home repairs, Amazon. So Amazon kind of just has a partnership with TaskRabbit where they market your skills to their potential customers. That's another good demand area where you can find some actual very viable customers. And then yard work. You know, I put it on here even though I don't like it, but there is a lot of demand for that because there aren't a lot of competitive apps out there that you can find people to do yard work on. I also would list honorable mention pet sitting because I've gotten a few hits on this myself, and it's one of those like really easy tasks that's actually a lot of fun as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe down below and check out more of my videos because I have tons of different side hustles, on-demand gig apps, and rideshare opportunities for you to learn more about, and I go into these in more detail than most other people on YouTube. So make sure that you are subscribed, leave a comment, start a conversation with me. I love to chat.